Yes, people, welcome to the Real Talk Football TV podcast, the debate show 1906. Frenchie, Tobias, and myself, Shaq, in the building. Before we start, like, comment, and subscribe. Make the channel grow. All of that. We'll start off with the biggest game of the weekend on Saturday, 12:30 at Old Trafford. Manchester United versus Man City. Tobias, new man confident. Ronaldo, the key.
Definitely not confident. Jesus. No Varane.
Yeah,
It changes the whole dynamics now. If Bailey doesn't start, then it's a travesty. But I think that's what he's going to try and do. Lindelof, Bailey. But Ronaldo's got to be key because the team's set up for Ronaldo. That's how we're setting up if he's going to go back to the 3-5-2.
But you've got to set up for him because to me at the moment he's your best player. He's doing clutch. He's getting clutch goals out of nothing.
I said ages ago. I said like he's brought himself a world-class problem. Problem is that he displaces other players, and you've got to solely focus on Ronaldo. But if you do, he's going to score you goals. But is it the best way forward? It's a different story, isn't it? I don't know. Right now, it needs to be because we've got no pattern, no nothing. So without he's just a beast. Without that, I don't know where we'd be right now.
Frenchie, Ronaldo the key for Saturday for Man United to get anything, or is it somebody else?
The thing is, I don't think so. It will because City's got so much firepower. It overtakes United squad. So if it could be anything, it could be a Liverpool score.
Yeah, but City, it didn't work against Liverpool. But City, Ole's got a decent record against City.
He's unbeaten. He's unbeaten in 4, home and away.
So, and I'm not saying by any means it's deserved, but the way we want to play is well suited against a team like City, especially when 100%. Defensively they're not great, and their only bit of pace in the side is literally Kyle Walker. So 100%. With the pace that we have got, or it depends if he plays Rashford, isn't it? And now if he changes up the whole team and he's not playing with the wingers or the 3 up top, you lose that pace. It's going to be a difficult one.
What about 906? Same thing? Ronaldo the key, or is there somebody else for Man United who you think is the key?
No, I think there's going to have to be some telepathic thing between Fernandes and Ronaldo for anything to happen, because I think City will pass you off the park and you'll be just chasing shadows, I reckon, at the weekend. And Ronaldo will get a sniff off a set piece, one of them ones, but can't see anything more than that. I can't see him, I don't know, like turning it on and making the game his. He'll sneak one. He'll do an Alan Shearer. It'll just, do you know what I mean, off the toe or whatever. But yeah, I can't see anything more than that.
Our biggest issue is that City lost last week. That's our biggest issue. I'd much prefer City being unbeaten in 10 or whatsoever. Now you're coming off a wounded animal. And teams like that very rarely lose 2-3 in a row. Even though you guys did. How many did you lose in a row last year? That time?
6, 7. Is it 7? 7? Yeah.
It can get sticky. But I don't. Obviously, I don't see that being the case, and it's a worst case scenario, them losing last week, because I don't think it will help us too much.
Frenchie was talking about Man City's firepower. When he was saying that, if you look at their players, do they have firepower though? They got very technically gifted. I don't see firepower in the sense of guys getting them loads of goals, like one person or a couple. I look at Man United's team. I don't nowhere near as good as City. But I feel they have more firepower in the sense of getting goals than Man City. I could be wrong.
I thought he was more referring to the chances created. They create chances. Playing against City, that they will create chances. And I think that's where, when he mentioned firepower, I think that's where it's probably...
Yeah, I don't mean in terms of individual and whatnot.
It's a collective.
Yeah,
Yeah,
City knows how to connect the dot. It don't matter where and how on the pitch, and especially against United right now. United is the cause of their own problem, innit? So it just depends how if they come by any shape or form, like against Liverpool, or try to. Sorry.
See.
No,
he's saying
you guys. I mean, if United trying to come out against like Liverpool, that open and press, it's gonna be worse because City plays like they will just go through United in it. So I think hopefully he learning this lesson. You can't press teams like this. You can't go and press City.
Well, I think he stopped the pressing. I think against Atalanta, you saw that they dropped off. Atalanta tried to nick the ball and try and hit on the counter attack. That team can't press. So what Man United will do, what they've done for every game when they've played against Man City, is drop off, let City have it, nick it, and spring a counter attack because they do. Depends who he actually plays. They do have pace on the counter.
How long can you do that for though against City?
Well,
can you do that for 90 minutes for without them being without them scoring? Because we gotta say that City's gonna have 80% of the ball. His possessions just
but they always have 80%.
Yeah, but as I said,
but can you handle that pressure for 90 minutes though?
But the thing is, Man United have been 4 games unbeaten against Man City. Man City, you know what? Man United are like that. You know that boxer, that bogeyman at the moment when they play against that they're dead, if you know what I mean. No disrespect, but you know they're dead. But somehow
you can't say you know they're dead and then no disrespect. Like that's total disrespect. What are you talking about? No disrespect. That don't make it respectful. I think that doesn't make it respectful. Don't take the piss.
Let me change the analogy then. It's like when if you're playing pool against someone who you know they're dead, and every shot they do.
You change the analogy to come with the exact same analogy. You behave yourself. No, you don't take the piss. My man said, let me do a different analogy. You go with the same analogy. Come on.
They were trying to hide it.
But listen, that's what Pep's thinking because Pep's in the last 4 games, home and away, he has not beaten Man United. He must be thinking, what the fuck? Like, this team, it just feels like Man United at the moment kind of can't counteract Man City. Not Man City style, but they have got the players to spring counterattacks. And plus, Laporte's he's suspended as well. Stones is back in. The Stones looked shaky yesterday. Own goal.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one, yeah.
Yeah. So,
you couldn't do much about it, but...
The ones who scare me the most is Silva, because of Bernardo's energy in that centre midfield. Yeah. Like, to play the 3 that we're likely to play, McTominay, Fred, and Fernandes, in that centre midfield, we might get overrun. Gundogan, De Bruyne, Silva. And Silva scares me, and Grealish, because Wan-Bissaka hates a player like Grealish. There's a guy that runs at him, full throttle, dribbles, all the rest of it. He can't handle a player with a brain. If Foden or Grealish plays on Wan-Bissaka, it's totally finished. It's over.
Yeah. Tell the truth, like even Wan-Bissaka's very good when guys one-on-one, quick and strong. So he would love a Sterling.
Yeah.
You love a Sterling. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
watch. There was a game, I think, when Man United played Brighton.
Solly
March absolutely ruined him. Because Solly March just stood him up, pretended to cross, chopped him, played 1-2s around him. I'm telling you, Wan-Bissaka did not know what hit him. I was thinking he has been the best player that's played Wan-Bissaka. He played him perfectly. When you play against someone like that, you don't run him. Just drop his shoulder, pretend to cross it because he loves a slide tackle. He will slide anything.
Yeah.
That guy will slide his mother to just try and get the ball. So just got.
Grealish causes us problems when he plays for Villa against Wan-Bissaka. It's the worst player. We're going to make Grealish look like £100 million player because he's going to absolutely terrorise them.
I mean, whoever he plays, Martinez, Sterling, Foden, whoever he plays, I don't know. I just think they're just going to get passed about. They're going to get passed about and turned around. And Maguire, I don't know. Everyone knows there's no pace there. So,
to be fair, for me, Ronaldo could be a hindrance in this game.
Yeah, you're going to need all men behind the ball.
We're going to need pace. We're just going to need that dumb pace, that Rashford pace.
Oh, Rashford's got to start. He's got a good record against Man City. And I think if there's one player, if you're going to play the 3-5-2, I think he's key because of the pace on the counter attack. You need pace. I don't see Cavani playing. You don't need him in a sense of the pressing because you're just going to get popped off the park. You might as well let them have it. The spring counter attack after counter attack.
Last 10 minutes. Bring him the last 10 minutes if it's getting. I don't know if it's getting hot. It's close. Bring him on then, but.
I know you've got injuries as well, but what have you got to do with Harry Maguire? Because to me, he just looks all out of sorts. And I'm hearing people on other social media channels and TalkSport, reason why he's playing so bad because he's got a different person to play with every time. I'm not having it. He just looks out of sorts.
But he hasn't got different persons to play with. Majority of last year was him and Lindelof.
No, but they're talking about this season because he's had Lindelof, then he's had
he's played with these guys many a times. The only one he hasn't played with is Varane.
It doesn't matter who you play with. If they classify him like they do as a top defender, it don't matter who he should be playing. He could play with me at the back. It don't matter who you play with. If you're a top defender, it don't matter who you play against. Terry plays with Gallas play whoever him. And Gallas by nature, he wasn't even a bloody centre half. But back to Maguire, long story short, no matter who you play against here, you're a top club. Forget about his price tag, and he's been classified as a top defender. You play whoever you're with, and you show that you're a top defender, no matter who they put next to you. Van Dijk will do it. Chiellini will do it. Varane will do it. Thiago will do it. Sure. So there's no excuses there. This is just nonsense. All these guys, they just wanna, I don't know, protect him or whatever. But there's no need for the excuses.
So what if Varane, Frenchie, what you said is 100% correct. By the way, it's facts. But if Varane kind of made it for the game, and you played the three at the back, would you drop Harry Maguire if you was the manager?
He's never gonna. He can't.
I know, but if you was the manager,
I'm not a massive Harry Maguire fan. I will say that I think he's better than what he's showing now, and I said it a couple of weeks back. That captaincy will be the death of him.
He's not a leader.
It's not. It's not for him. It's not for him. He's definitely not. Being a captain, it just looks out of his depth. And I think that's what's weighing him down most of the time. Is at the minute, everything's weighing him down.
He's making more mistakes than anyone else in the defence, and that's your captain.
He consistently, he does the same as what Pogba does. No different. He gives the ball away about 2-3 times a game and creates a chance.
Yeah.
He tried to play offside, but the guy was right behind him against Atalanta. He might put up his hand to play offside. You could tell the guy was in line. When I saw that, I said, that's a goal. Can't you see he's in line and you're playing offside? And still try to make a tackle and still miss a tackle.
If you could take the captaincy away from him, then I think you can judge him a bit better. But if you take that away from him, I think he dies a slow death anyway. But
well, Tobias, he's been there for a couple of years. And I don't think the most diehard Man United fans could say he's justified £80 million. I've not seen it. When you spend it, gone.
Do you think the guy they're going from Leicester, right? Since he come from Leicester, Have you guys seen any improvement? Because I haven't.
Not one bit. Not one bit.
So you spend that much money for no improvement for on somebody that's not going to improve in any way, shape, or form. Like I haven't seen any improvement. It's the same debate.
But you can say the same about Wan-Bissaka.
Huh?
Is Wan-Bissaka not the same player that
Yeah, but you can forget about him because it doesn't cost you that much. And I think
50 million is not that much.
Huh?
Did, mate. 50 mils a lot of money.
50 million.
What? 50 million for you guys pay for it? Sorry.
This guy's actually.
Oh man, I didn't know. Yeah. Oh
50.
no. 50 million.
That's what I'm saying. Oli spent a lot of money. A lot of money. Oli spent a lot of money.
But Wan-Bissaka, didn't he get converted into a fullback though?
Well, he was a winger, but what a dead winger he must have been. Jesus Christ. He wasn't for the fact who's ever known a winger that can tackle?
Slide and the great slide tackle.
What type of winger was he, bro? What was he doing? Only at Palace. Because he must have been just running guys down, slide tackling, that high press. I don't know what he was doing. But there's no chance you're telling me.
I think the last one I saw is before your time. It was Stevie Highway for Liverpool.
There's no way.
He's running down the wing and then slide tackling on the way back.
Yeah, there's no way.
That was the last time. 70s.
I've heard this many a time. He converted from a winger. Not a chance. I'm not having it. Because what an awful winger that is. No, I don't even want to kill him still. I'm not even killing him. But in terms of it, come on, man. It's like a centre half playing on the wing.
Wow.
2-footy, man.
Wow.
No, I hear you. But yeah, that's going to be a big game, Man City, Man United, or Man United, Man City.
How many weeks running now have you got the biggest game of the weekend?
It's always Man United.
Always us.
Well, because what you do, you're mixed bag.
I said that 2 weeks ago, man. I looked at the thing United fixtures here. I said United is in a pickle, and you guys in a pickle. I'm telling you that.
You know what it is? To me, it's too much of a mixed bag, Man United. I knew what was going to happen. I knew they was going to beat Spurs. And I knew they will draw or lose against Atalanta, and then the pressure will be on again. And what he done, it was on the verge of losing, and Ronaldo scores an outrageous finish. Gets you out of jails. And if he didn't score that goal, I'm telling you, the pressure would have been on Man United. But he's got lucky. Now, to me, he just has to try and win or try and get a respectable loss and keep it moving.
So this is just total disrespect all the way from the get go. Just like, no, I'm not enjoying it. But he's upset. It's a problem. Man United in more of a pickle because he's just been given a new contract, so it's a severance pay. Then they have to pay for a new manager. Look at Conte. Conte's on 300 grand a week. A week.
He's a manager. He's a league manager, though.
Player type of money.
Yeah, but that's when you're smart. That's when Conte went, you don't want to accept my terms now.
He accepted these there.
Yeah.
Hold this, innit? Yeah. Or be like Newcastle. And have Eddie Howe.
And it was a big club move from leaving. Even though I didn't totally agree with it. It was a big club thinking move because they knew what they knew. They needed an elite manager. They accepted their fate. How long it will last, no one knows. I was in disbelief because when you mentioned it last time, I thought it was going to be the same as in the summer. Talk about it, don't happen. And end up with Eddie Howe or Potter, but yeah, they pulled it out the bag.
But 18-month contract though, that's
yeah. But look at the managers in this league right now.
I know, bro.
Look at the managers: Conte, Klopp, Pep,
Tuchel,
Ole. The top managers, mate.
Ole.
Yeah. Arteta. Throwing shade. I don't care.
I'm telling you. But yeah, Man United, Man City, massive game on Saturday. 1906, Liverpool yesterday. We won't talk too much about the game, but I just want to talk about Trent. If you look at the England squad, like Trent and Reece James of of being in the England squad. Thank God Trippier's out because he can't lace both of their boots. But is it time now for Southgate to say, you know what, we need to find a spot for Trent? Because to me, when it comes to ability, he's a generational talent. When it comes to ability, we need to find something somewhere or a place for this guy to be in the team, or we've got to build a team not around him, but to get the best out of him.
Yeah, I think. I mean, people saying, yeah, stick him in the midfield, and I can't see it. I can't see it. You know, the touches that he makes, the runs that he makes, and the crosses and the angles of the crosses that he's producing, he's happy where he is. And you look at James now,
and he's another one.
That's Arnold with assists, because he's not scoring. He'll put it on your head, but he's not scoring. You look at James; he can put a ball in. He can put a ball in on your head, and he's scoring. And
they do play a different system, though. They do play fullback, so their fullbacks that get to go forward.
True.
Trent, wing back. Sorry, but Trent is a playmaker from right back.
Yeah, and I think James is coming into that.
Yeah, he is.
I think James is coming more into that. So
not to the level. How do you think you guys have gone so long with having 3 ball carriers in the centre midfield? Because you've got a player that can dictate everything.
Totally. I know. I agree with that. But it's that thing of, if you couldn't have the two and you had to choose the one, I don't know, the playmaker or the goal scorer out the two.
I don't know about the goal scorer. I don't know.
I'm saying the two. James is putting them in.
Well, Frenchie, you're a Chelsea supporter. You watch Reece James, and I'm saying, in my opinion, at the moment, they're two of the best young fullbacks in Europe. If you could tell me a young fullback under 23 better than them two, I like to see it. Because them two are playing at a real high level.
Yeah, they are, but it's down to preference. You know, it's really down to preference. They're both top draw, and it's all about preference and system. Whoever fits whatever system the best, play them. And adding up to that, I just think, what's his name? Southgate is just not the right coach, the right manager for these guys. Well, for the England squad, period.
And the thing is, as well, I like Walker, but do you feel like Walker's being a hindrance for them to kind of break through? Because Walker's still playing at a high level. And if people say Walker's the best right back, England's best right back, I'm not going to argue with them because he's still playing at a high level. But you've got two young fullbacks, under 23, playing outrageous football. And you've got a guy who's been there, done it, hasn't won anything. Is it time for him to move on, or you change the system where you play a 3 at the back and you put Walker in that 3 because of his pace, and you can rotate James and Trent for certain games? I think if you're playing against teams who've got most of the ball, Trent comes in and be the playmaker. If you're playing against a top side, James could come in because he will give you that same type of quality, but maybe defensively he's a little bit better.
Tighter, yeah.
It's never gonna happen because Gareth Southgate don't think like that.
He's a clown.
It's just me. Yeah, he can have the PSG squad, and still mess it up. And that's what's happening with England. That it's messy. I think, and I've said it before. So there's too much young talent for Southgate, and doesn't know how to cope. Believe that there's no other way around. Southgate, okay, all of that, but football is not efficient. Like, it's not. You got all the talent on paper. England probably have the best youngsters in Europe.
In Europe, I'll say in the world. I'll say in the world.
In the world.
You say I hear what you're saying, but then look at their spine. Tell me the 2 centre halves and 2 centre midfielders.
Yeah, 100%, and that's been their problem.
England have gone from what they used to have in terms of a spine with the Gerrards and the Lampards and the Scholes, the multiple centre midfielders that they had prior. and centre halves to go in the opposite way. Now they can't buy a decent centre half or midfielder. I say that.
Could you put say a Phil Foden with a Declan Rice and Mason Mount?
No, because the centre halves aren't good enough.
Yeah,
this is why Trent can't play. This is why he can't play Trent. He has to play Walker because the centre halves aren't good enough. Who's the centre halves? You're telling you're the ones that kill Maguire.
Yeah, but if Gomez can stay fit, and get
about that, man.
No. Listen, if Gomez can stay fit and get in Liverpool's team, he's a centre half that can play 1v1. He's used to it. He's used to playing 1v1 against a striker. England's two centre halves can't play 1v1, but Gomez can.
Gomez has to start playing for you guys.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Can he get if he can get in the team?
Is he going to get games? He ain't getting games.
He can get in the team.
He's not getting games, man. So at the end of the day, the centre half partnership is going to be Harry Maguire and someone else.
No, it could be Stones. It could be Stones and someone else, man. It could be Stones.
Harry Maguire and Mings.
Can be Stones, but again, Stones isn't going to play because Pep's best team, Stones doesn't get into. It's Diaz and Laporte.
Well, Stones was in Man City's best team last year when they won the league, and Laporte's looked shaky. So Laporte's been out for 3 games. Stones might come in, but Stones is somebody else. I think if you train your centre halves to play 1v1, they can. Maguire can't.
No,
Maguire can't.
You can't train someone to be defensively good. It's either that's like saying you have to. It's either you've got it or you haven't.
No, you don't. You look at Liverpool when Liverpool had their injuries. They still played the same type of way. If you have a system where you're going to say, all right, my fullback's going to push on, but sometimes centre halves, you'll have to play 1v1 versus the striker.
You cannot teach 1v1.
So
Nico, am I lying? Do you think that you can teach 1v1? You're ridiculous.
So you can't tell a professional footballer who's played at Premier League, Champions League level. Sometimes you can't play 1v1.
No, I'm not saying that you can't tell them that they can't play 1v1. What I'm saying is you can't train them to play 1v1 and be good at it. It's either you're naturally a good defender or you're not.
Yeah. I agree on that.
I do agree on that.
It's like you're naturally a goal scorer or you're not. You can't tell man, why you're not putting it in the net and try and train them to put it in the net. It's either you've got it or you haven't. It's a natural ability.
So you're telling me Declan Rice, Mason Mount, and Phil Foden in midfield can't play together because they'll get exposed?
I'm telling you that defensively, that won't work.
But them three can't. Them three could dominate. Them three could dominate the ball against most teams.
Yeah, but you can say, okay, why didn't Gerrard and Scholes play together?
Tobias trying to say here is like after that, if you surpass England midfield, what do you have to protect them? That if you go through England midfield, are you really trustworthy of what you have behind them?
But I understand 100% what Tobias is saying, 100% what you're saying. But the style of putting 2 holding midfield players in Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips did not win you anything still. It hasn't won you anything. So you've played boring football and you've got to a European Cup, Euro Championship final in your hometown, in your stadium, and you still couldn't win.
Yeah. And
you still couldn't win.
What he should have done, obviously Trent was injured at the time, but when you haven't got the ability in the centre midfield to dominate a game like Calvin Phillips and Rice, then that's where Trent comes into it.
Yeah, I don't think it's that though.
But I'm saying if Trent goes forward, sometimes balls are going to play into his channel.
So that's why you have two defensive midfielders. Yeah, then everything shifts along.
No, but the thing is as well, everything shifts along. But Southgate plays Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips, and you've got Henderson who knows the role to a T, and he can't get in the team. He knows what Trent does. You see, when Trent goes forward, you see Hendo go straight to right back.
Yeah, but Trent's not playing. So that's it.
No, but I'm saying, so if he does play, he doesn't even play Henderson in the sense of getting the best out of Trent.
You know what? Shaq's trying to promote Hendo.
Bro, I'm not even trying to promote Hendo. I'm just
We're
trying to.
going in circles.
Well played, man.
We're going in circle in terms like
Any chance?
Gareth Southgate is not brave enough. So it don't matter where Gareth Southgate play safe football. So that's why he has two holding midfield. It's just like holy, like it's just that is safe football. It's just and it's boring. Literally, it is very boring because I'm on both sides in it. I understand what Tobias is saying, but I don't understand what Shaq is saying because I believe with that much talent.
What are you gonna do? You're just gonna
as
play
a
two
coach,
midfield players?
You can find a way around this because there's way too much talent. It's just like City don't have a striker, but they still terrorize teams.
And they put everybody in. They put everybody in.
Yeah, but then this is where the elite managers come into it. You're asking.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That Gareth Southgate is not fit for this job. It's only because let's be honest. It's only because he's English. It's polite. All this blah blah blah. But on the pitch, on the sideline, it doesn't cut it. You too much talent. It's just a waste. Gillingham don't play. Sancho don't play. Who else doesn't play? Which is on fire. It's just it's annoying to just come and watch.
But people are buying into it though.
You, not me. Because when England's play, it's just you know what's gonna happen. Side, Kevin Phillips, side, Declan Rice, side, a couple runs there, and then what? 1-0 and then hold
Harry Kane penalty. Harry Kane penalty.
But think about it though. England have had their best chance to win two trophies and failed.
Yeah. Especially the Euros. That was
especially the Euros, but
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, even the World Cup.
I think he relied on all the pundits. I think the pundits got in his head. I think all the pundits got in his head about who to play, who to drop. So I mean,
this is the difference.
I couldn't see what he was trying to achieve with the selection that he was having. I was like, where are you going with this?
This is the difference between the elites, though, because Gareth Southgate, he cares too much about what the others, what the media says. This team, the English team, was based on the media. Like 1906 said, is whoever the pundit says something, and then you're looking at the team, you're thinking, oh, so that's what the team Gary Neville mentioned or Ian Wright mentioned. Yeah. So you're thinking is not taking decision. It's just, I think it's just he picked the team by who likes, basically. I don't think
I don't think he can pick much different to what he's doing now. If I'm going to say honestly,
he can.
Tell me what? Okay,
he can. It's only because he's scared. He's scared of all of this backfire. Trust me, he's only scared because if he did bench Harry Kane, throughout the Euro, because Kane didn't do much. There's not one time he benched him.
No, I get it. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that tell me what difference in terms of the first 11 that you'd make. All this started from Trent and Reece James. I just want to say that. For me, Trent beats Kyle Walker and Reece James. Trent's just got that something that you can't buy. Trent is just unreal. You can't. I've never seen a player run a game the way he does from right back.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Every cross has a purpose to it. Everything he does has a purpose to it. Like the game quickens up as soon as it goes to Trent. He that radar from right back. That's why he'd be wasted to go in centre midfield because why would you take someone that's dominating that right back area? You just
because he does see everything in there.
He sees everything.
And with his ability, I'm sorry, Trent for me all day. I hate Liverpool with a passion, and then it burns my soul. But Trent's unbelievable.
Yeah, he is. He's unreal. He's unreal.
To go back to the Southgate thing, is that there's not major differences you can make to that team. So tell me where they are.
Well, like I said, I'll try and play one holding midfield player. I might be exposed, but I'll rather you'll get England playing attacking football. I'm getting all of them in there. All of them in there. All of them in there. Well, I'm losing, but we're scoring a lot of goals.
It's something that he should try, though. It's something that he should be brave enough to actually try.
You go pull.
You can't even do it on a friendly.
You go pull willing runners and somebody that can play at the same time, like properly. I believe Declan Rice is doing very well, and I believe he can handle the midfield with the right person in front of him. Because you have what's his name? The young boy at Dortmund.
Bellingham.
You've got Bellingham.
I think he has to play. You put him in front of Declan Rice because he's a box to box. He's a beast.
And I don't want to cut you, Frenchie. So you're telling me the two holding midfield players they have in Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice. You're telling me you couldn't put Bellingham, Rice, and Mount or Foden?
But that's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's problems. So that's a bag of problems.
I'm saying that is all.
Yeah, but that's changed though. I'm a big fan of Jude. I'm a big, massive fan of him. But you've just gone from Foden, Mount, and Rice to Mount, Bellingham, and Rice. That makes more sense because you've got more versatility within that.
Yeah. Like I've said, I forgot about Bellingham because England have so much players. So when Frenchie brag up Bellingham, I said, okay.
Bellingham I said Jude from the start. I said Jude. I like Jude.
I didn't hear him. Sorry. But you could have Bellingham, Rice, and Foden. That's problems. That can keep the ball all day long.
All day.
Yeah, but okay. Who are you going to play on the wings?
You've got Rashford, you've got Sancho, you've got Baggerman, you've got Greenwood, you've got Baggerman.
Who are you playing on the wings? I'm not saying who have you got. We know who they've got.
Okay, all right. So if I had my midfield three, my midfield three would be Rice, Bellingham, and Foden, and my front three will be Greenwood on one side, Rashford on the other side, Harry Kane through the middle. I don't care who they play against. That's causing problems against everyone.
And then what's
everyone. The defense is dead. We don't care. We're just I'm going Trent right back, and I'm going Gomez and Stones, and I'm going left back. Who's left back? I'm going Luke Shaw left back. That's to me. That still causes a lot of teams problems. That team causes a lot of team problems. That's a lot of pace, a lot of power, a lot of goals. It might lose, but it causes more problems than having Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice as your two holding midfield players with Harry Maguire. So
you've lost the plot.
I've not lost the plot, mate. It's not lost the plot because Southgate style has not done anything.
Liverpool must have won again. Liverpool must have won again because Shaq's on the high again.
Well, we're unbeaten, so we haven't lost. So I don't know when we've lost. 24 games unbeaten.
We're not going to do one of those Arsenal ones, no way. Invincible with 20 draws. We get out.
Yeah, but like I was saying about Reece James and Trent, I think they're unbelievable young talents. But if you had to
listen, if I was I don't care. I play Reece James left back, Trent right back. To be fair, I'll play Reece James left back, Trent right back. To be fair, as Maradona and Maguire, England ain't got better than him. So I'll play Maguire, Stone, the usual. I'll play Declan holding, Bellingham. I'll play Mount, Foden, and on top I'll have Rashford, Kane, and Sterling.
That's 12 players, bro.
You see, this is too many. Okay, I had who in the middle? I had Declan. I'll have to take.
I'm playing 5-3-3, though. It's amazing.
I'm not even going for it.
But I hear you. So what you're saying is that England have a lot of players where they can be.
They do.
100%, and I think they might not win.
Manager to do it.
Yeah, 100%. It needs to be brave.
The saying is they might not win, but one like Gomez ain't playing. So international football, if we're honest, if we're honest, like you've got to be playing football.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go. Stones. I'll go Stones and Konza. Anybody but Harry Maguire. So, Stones and Pinnock. Are you Jamaican? Stones and Stones and Dunk. Stones and Dunk. I'm putting anybody but Harry Maguire. Oh God! But yeah, I think Reece James and Trent are unbelievable. But like I was saying as well, if like England got some good young English players, if you had to pick one to go on to be not a Ballon d'Or winner or a top world class player, which one would you pick out of all of them? So you've got players like Rashford, Greenwood, Foden.
I'm going
James.
Foden and Greenwood. Personally. Trent, defenders don't get it, otherwise you'd say.
But you could say he could be like, say, the next 3 years, he could still be one of the best players in the world.
Yeah, easily.
Okay. Frenchie?
To be fair, yeah, it's Trent for me.
Yeah.
It's Trent. Literally, it's different. It's different. He has it all. One thing missing for me, but going forward, he's got it all. He has it all, man. It's just, there's not much you can say about this guy, man.
1906.
Tough one. Trent, Foden. But Foden, to me, I don't know. He just plays that silky football that I saw growing up. You know, I mean, that one that, you know, if Ronaldo does what he does with the ball, there's fireworks. But with Foden, he's doing it so naturally and everything else. And I don't know. He can only go forward. He can only go up. To be that world-class player, I think. I think he's going in that direction. So one for the future for me, Foden. Trent, baller. Do you know, he's got everything. He's got everything. In that position, what he does, everything. But what really excites me on the ball has to be Foden. So I can see a big future for him, really.
I'll be like,
can I ask you guys a quick question? Yeah. Who would you pick, Foden or Mahrez?
Foden.
Okay.
It depends because you're talking about, because if you're talking like longevity, or you're talking right now.
In terms as a player, who would you have in your team?
Foden.
Okay.
I love Mahrez, but Foden. I think, like I said, like 1906, I said I reckon Foden and Trent. Trent is ridiculous. I think Tobias touching it. I don't think I've ever seen a right back dictate the tempo of a football match from right back. He's Liverpool's most creative player that plays right back. We have no creativity in the midfield, bar Thiago. Yeah. He runs the game. That's why Trent always plays when he's fit. If he's injured, he's back in the team straight away because he is our dictator.
It don't matter. You play him.
You play him. He's our dictator. And I do like Foden. I just think he's got that left-footed balance. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
it's that silky balance where he can shift and go past players. He's that left footer where he can tell you, I'm going to drop my shoulder and go to the left, and
he does it so slow but quick.
It's silky. It's left footers. It's left footers. We've all played against. You've all played at decent level. You played against that left footer who it's like, how does he go past me?
Yeah,
he's not that good, but Foden is. He's like he's gifted. He's a gifted player. But I don't think you'll see the best for England. I think you've always seen him play for Man City, but you never see his best form for England because we know that clown's in charge. But yeah, them two.
As soon as he's out, you'll see Foden shine.
It depends who they get in.
Listen,
that's their problem.
I said that before to Shaq. The only time, and it might be too late, with this group of footballers, England need a foreign manager.
Yeah. They need a pep.
Somebody like this. You know, I know the disrespect to the English manager, but they
ready.
This type of players need a coach that they wants to play ball. These players wants to play ball.
They should have kept faith with my guy, Big Sam. We'd be playing that old school Bolton football.
We won.
Playing that old school Bolton football, man.
I hear you.
Harry will be getting all sorts of goals. Are you mad? No. Harry will look like an absolute world beater.
From set pieces, you see Harry Maguire and Stones knocking the second balls down.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, and then you got Greenwood finishing them off. Come on, we need that rugged with that quality, man. We need to be taught them old school lessons.
Oh, mate. But we'll see. But going on to predictions. We've done the predictions last week. 1906 somehow won. I don't know what he done.
Come on.
He just literally went for every away win, and somehow he picked up 4 points.
It was all in the ball. It was all in the ball.
So Frenchie and 1906 are on 2 points. Myself and Tobias are on 1. We're struggling. We're in a relegation battle, but it could all change again.
Relegation battle, man.
it could all change this weekend. But the first game is actually tomorrow. So it's Friday. So Southampton versus Villa. It's at Southampton. We go with the champ for last week, 1906. Who are you choosing to win that game?
I'm going to go... Villa 2... 2-1 Villa. 2-1 Villa.
1 Villa. Frenchie?
Villa is in a bad run.
Yeah, they're struggling, mate.
They are.
D. Smith don't know he's getting he's on the verge of getting a sack. He don't even know it.
And Southampton are doing all right.
Yeah.
Well, not great, but better than Villa. So I'll go Southampton 1-0.
No. Decent scoreline, to be fair.
Yeah, he stole my one, to be fair.
Tobias?
I was going to go Southampton 1-0, but I'll go 2-1.
Oh, that's what I've got. All right, 2-1 Southampton.
But you know what? The killers for me have been Villa and Burnley. I thought Villa was going to do something this year.
So did I. They were my dark horses to do well.
Yeah.
I think I'm always seeing them that. That's why I'm giving them giving them a chance.
Well, I've gone 2-1 Southampton. I think D. Smith's on the verge of getting the sack. And D. Smith, he's you know what? He's giving English managers a bad name. Like the foreign chairmen gave you the money, 100 mil. It's not like he's gave you 40 or 50 mil and took the rest. He's gave you all the money from Grealish's sale, and you've gone backwards. And that's why these English coaches never get the top jobs. But 2-1.
Right, but what's their expectations then? Where are you expecting to see Villa this year?
At least a top 8 to 10 finish, top half finish.
8 to 10.
Yeah, top half finish. £100 million spent with the players they bought. You got Ollie Watkins and Danny Ings. That both of them will get you 12. Should be getting you 12 league goals plus.
Watkins, I think Watkins is decent, but he's got to make a decision. Watkins or Ings.
Yeah, it's one or the other because they're both better with one up front.
You play Ings, isn't it? Yeah. Watkins is a good side man.
But yeah, I've gone 2-1 Southampton. Biggest game Saturday, 12:30. Manchester United versus Man City at Old Trafford. Frenchie, what are you saying?
I just don't trust United at all. For all my faithful way, I was gassing up for Man U as well. But anyway, I'll go 3-1 City.
Flipping it, you got my result again. Flipping it. That's what I've got.
That's a fair result. That's a good one.
That's what I've got. Tobias, are you going with?
Go down.
We'll go to 1906. Man is a go with his head or his heart, you know.
Look at his calculator out.
1906.
Fight against Liverpool.
I'm going 2-1 City.
Yeah, that's never been a 2-1, boy.
I know.
I think that's like 3+.
3-1. I have to go 3-1. I'm gonna Foden. Hat trick.
No, Man United are getting mocked, you know. Straight mockage. Tobias, are you going with your heart or your head?
2-1.
Man United, yeah? Ollie does it again. Bloody noses, Man City, yeah? I love it.
Oh, wow. Love that.
Love that. You got to go. You got to go with it. I pray it's that because that's Ollie in. Hashtag Ollie in. But I'm a realist. I've put down 3-1. I just think Man City are going to pop them off the park. With if it was Varane, I would have said a close game. I wouldn't even be surprised if it was a draw. But no Varane, and you've got Harry Maguire, Lindelof, and Bailly against Pop Central Man City, just popping you off the park. No,
and Wan-Bissaka and Shaw.
De Bruyne, Foden, Sterling, Grealish, Mahrez.
And if you're struggling, I can just bring Sterling off the bench as well, and Jesus and no.
Listen, what Saturday? United back four is going to be like a zebra crossing. What? It's going to be all over, man. It's just like
weird things have happened, man. Weird things have happened. I'm doing a Chris. 2-1 United, bro.
I've gone 3-1 City. Chelsea, Burnley, Frenchie, your team marching again.
Come on.
Another winning clean sheet. You know what they're going to do.
Hey, I'm going for the clean sheet. So I'm going. Yeah, we're going to beat them 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
3-0.
I hope Lukaku stays. Not injured, but keep him on the bench because we've been scoring since he's been out. So keep him warm.
Tobias, Chelsea, Burnley at Stamford Bridge.
He's gonna go against
Ashley Barnes and Chris Wood. They're the type of strikers could put
anything
could happen with them two.
And the random French guy on the left.
Corday.
I don't know, you know, and you know what? Burnley have killed me for the longest. All season I backed Burnley to win, and they always lose. But they won decent 3-1, isn't it?
Against Brentford. Yeah.
But I can't see it. I'm lying to myself. 2-0 Chelsea.
2-0
Chelsea.
2-0 Chelsea. All right, 1906.
3-1 Chelsea. I reckon there might be a little penalty or something like that. I might nick one.
But you know what? Yeah, no Rudiger, and them centre halves against Woods and Barnes.
So the truth, I've got a feeling this game's going to be a tight game. I think it's going to be a tight game. I think Burnley have got the type of strikers that can cause Chelsea problems. But
look at these guys. Nobody. Listen.
Hey, finish it.
Or whatever, yeah. This guy ain't doing nothing, bro. He only bullies those little centre backs, bro. That we got this pattern, okay? Thiago got this under control. Kante probably be back. We all right. Come on.
Oh man!
I got that Shaq confident now, boy.
3 weeks ago, this guy said he couldn't score a goal.
I know.
Man. All right. I think it's going to be a tight game, but I'm not going to think Chelsea are going to nick it. I'm going to go 2-1 Chelsea. I think it's going to be tight. All right. Palace Wolves, 1906. It's at Palace.
Wolves at Palace.
Just beat Man City.
Oh, you know what? I don't know.
Yes, it's tight.
Wolves are putting a game together.
I think they've won 4 straight, haven't they?
Yeah.
It's a good game, man.
Yeah.
It's the battle of the erratic wingers. And,
you know what? I'm going a mad 2-2.
2-2. That's a decent.
That's
decent
not
result.
bad. So,
Yeah, 2-2.
But nah, man.
All right, that's decent. All right, Tobias, your neck of the woods, your second team.
Palace.
Let's go for Palace.
3-1.
2-1 Palace. Frenchie.
Palace 1-0.
Oh, okay, clean sheet.
Benteke.
Benteke, yeah, a rising header, you know.
Header. You get 1 and miss 4.
How that brother's still in the salary, I don't know.
Yeah. He's not
when
that
you
bad.
Do what you did at Villa, mate, you get that salary.
You get a move. You get a move for life.
Doesn't give him the key to the city. I'm telling
I'm going for a draw. I don't trust both of these teams. That you expect them to kick on, but they'll just cancel each other out. I'm going for a draw, 1-1.
I won't be right.
Brighton, Newcastle at Brighton, 1906.
2-0 Brighton.
Stole my one, and that was me.
Tobias?
2-0 Brighton.
2-0. Frenchie?
I'll go 1-1.
1-1.
I can see Wilson ruin it for Brighton last minute.
All right, 1-1. I'm torn between 3-0 or 3-1 Brighton. I'm going to go 3-1 Brighton. 3-1 Brighton. I think Brighton are going to rip them apart.
You think so?
Yeah. If they play, if they play like how they played against us, I don't think they're going to rip them to pieces.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, Newcastle is coming to park the bus. Newcastle wants a draw. How was that? A draw?
I can see a draw. I can see a draw as well. I can see a draw. And if they draw, you can see why these teams are mid-table, because they've got no consistency about them whatsoever. But yeah, I can see a draw. Arsenal, Watford. Arsenal and the red machine.
Did you not miss Norwich Brentford?
Yeah, you did. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, Norwich Brentford. Oh, yes. Sorry. All right, Norwich Brentford.
Where are you going? If I'm up,
go on 1906.
Brentford 2-1.
2-1. 1906 2-1. Brentford. Tobias.
Ivan Toney. I want to go Norwich, but that's a
You really want to lose. Norwich are dead. Could be the worst team ever in the Premier League.
They might as well put the R next to Norwich already.
3-1 Brentford.
Yeah, that's a decent job. But yeah, I don't see Norwich scoring, so I'll go. It's 3-0.
I'm going 4-0 Brentford. I'm going 4-0 Brentford. I think Norwich are terrible. I think Ivan Toney's going to fill his boots up with Malumbu. I think. I don't know how they could cope with that. And then plus, even if that don't work, they've got the set pieces. They're going to get ripped to pieces.
I just look at Norwich's defense.
Yeah, and I just feel
Grant Hanley.
What is this still about? Wasn't he the guy that was at Blackburn?
Wow.
Scottish general.
Yeah, I think he's final nail in a coffin for Falco, wherever his name is. But
Falco. Daniel Falco. You can't get rid of him.
Yeah, he's getting it, bruv. He's done, man. 4-0.
Nah, man. For who? Who's going to work under them conditions?
You know who you got to bring in, mate. Wish I had a meme for him. Big S, mate. Big S will come in. Big Sam, mate. Big Sam.
Nah, you can't go from Parker to Big Sam. That's a
Straight.
With them players there, yeah, he'll look at Grant Hanley and say, you know what? You're good for heading and kicking, mate. I did not want to see you passing that ball at the back ever again.
Front man immediately.
Yeah, to Pookie. Give it to Pookie, Sergeant. Quick.
Oh, gosh.
Sharpo.
Oh, stop it. But yeah, Tobias, Arsenal win and results go their way. They could be in the top 4.
Already.
Arsenal win and results go their way. They're in the top 4.
Looking at where Arsenal are just makes me realise how bad we have been recently. Oh my God.
Arsenal fans think they're back, you know.
It was so much better when we were up.
Listen, that bus turned the corner and everything, mate. I'm telling you, Arsenal.
Yeah,
I heard one Arsenal supporter on one of them online things sort of like, we could win the league.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
The belief's
up for grabs. We're only 8 points behind Chelsea. I'm laughing.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
They're so bad, yeah. They're so delusional, man.
They're different breed. Different
Yeah,
breed.
but I have missed not watching it for the last 8 games while they've been drawing them.
I know. It's getting on my nerves, man. Come on, Watford.
I know. Hey, Watford are back on track, mate.
Frenchie. Frenchie. Watford. Oh, well, it's Arsenal versus Watford at the Emirates.
I just don't like Arsenal, so 3-2, Watford.
Wow.
Yeah. Watford can't keep a clean sheet to save their life, and so is Arsenal.
It's true.
There's a lot of runners for Watford. If what's his name scored? The one that got the hat trick last time?
King.
Yeah, if that same front 2 or front 3 starts, yeah, Arsenal, they're gonna have a long night, isn't it?
Nah, man, Arsenal win that.
Tobias.
Watford lost to Southampton last game, isn't it?
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
When did they play Everton? Was that last week or the week before?
No, the week before.
Oh, okay.
Can't trust what any of you man's anywhere after about you telling me that West Ham finished in the top 6. These man nuts. Oh yeah, I swear to God, these had me messed up last week. Telling me some nonsense. Can Arsenal be that bad and get a draw? Hopefully. I'm going to go more in hope. 1-1.
I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal. Yeah. I don't like them. I don't want them to win, but I just think something might happen there, and I need to carry on my momentum and come top again in this prediction.
I reckon they'll win, but my hate for Arsenal just supersedes it. So.
Yeah, 2-1.
So Frenchie, you went 3-2, didn't you?
Yeah.
Watford.
Yeah.
I'm going 2-2. I just can't go with Arsenal. I just can't. My heart just can't go with them. Arsenal win. We need to get back to the good old times when Arsenal lose it, darling. And let's start
right now, who would you have? Would you have Arteta or Ollie at Man United?
I'm having none. I don't want a manager.
In fact, what I will say about Arteta is that he's trying to do. I can see half what he's trying to do, if you know what I mean. Whereas I can't really say the same for Oli. That's the frustrating thing. that Arteta stayed consistent is what he's been trying to do at Arsenal since he's been there. Whether or not I agree with or not, that's not the thing. It's just that at least he stayed consistent to what he believes in.
That's what I'm saying. Every United fan right now, they want a plan, they want a system, and I just think Arteta's bringing that system to Arsenal. So that's why I said
I'd rather have no system. I'd rather have no system. I'd rather have Man United's players. Sorry. Oh man, but yeah.
I see how Shaq was smart with it and said, "I'd rather have Man United's players rather than I'd rather have Ole."
Yeah. Oh mate, Frenchie, Everton versus Spurs at Everton. Rafa needs a result ASAP. ASAP. Because the knives are out for him.
I think Spurs just gonna have that extra motivation because of the
new manager bounce.
New manager bounce. So, I think 2-1 Spurs.
2-1 Spurs. Night 1906.
Same.
2-1 Spurs. Tobias.
3-1 Tottenham. It's the return of Harry Kane.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Because you think you can play like that under Conte?
Never.
You are mad.
You
are mad.
If you make that mistake, next week, that's it.
Yeah.
And the thing is as well, he's made a statement from today as well. He's putting them both in Europa Conference League. Son and Kane are playing today. Yeah. They're both starting.
No, he's telling them now, He's saying straight away, like, what, do you think that I'm that side man that's gonna play you if you're not playing? You will go in the under 23s, my guy. Yeah, you know this. You think I'm playing? If Levy's got anything to say, he best sack me and pay me my money. But you think that you're just gonna be playing, wasting my time? That ain't happening.
Yeah, straight. I'm going for 1-1. I think Rafa's gonna get a result because he needs it. I think he's gonna park the bus and somehow nick a 1-1.
Yeah, but that
I know he needs Damari to get back.
He needs Mina to get back. Mina, because
he does.
Holgate and Keane.
No, that's dead.
It's not working.
That's dead.
Holgate has been having one though.
Holgate, to be Holgate, mate. How has he lasted so long?
I know. Even Godfrey's looking super dead as well.
Yeah, Godfrey's looking suspect. I was surprised though, because
I like Godfrey.
I thought Rafa would have liked Godfrey.
No, that's not what you said. Since Godfrey got that work, who gave him that work? And he lost it since.
Is it Wolves? I know Wolves battered him.
Who killed him? Yeah, they killed him, and he haven't been the same fullback.
I remember you texted me. I can't remember what you're talking about. It might be Brentford, you know. It might be Brentford. I might be Malumbu. I think it might be Malumbu, you know.
He got absolutely terrorized, and since Godfrey is missing, bro. Like literally,
straight head loss.
Yeah, but they got no Seamus. Is Digne back? Is he back fit? I know their old back four is in disarray. Digne, is he back? Is he back yet? Because he's either suspended or he's injured. But
he's suspended, isn't he? Left back.
Yeah, and they need Calvert back, mate.
Yeah, they missed Calvert there.
That's who they need. Check Toshin or Rondon ain't doing it. They're not cutting it.
And Rondon, you know. I thought Rondon was like in Russia or something like this till I saw
it. He's in China with Rafa.
Wow.
But Leeds, Leicester. I'll go first with this one. 2-2. There's a load of goals.
That's just goals.
Yeah,
3-2 Leicester.
3-2 Leicester.
I just thought of that one. Just thought of that one.
That's just goals.
2-1.
2 what? 1906.
2-1 Leicester.
Everyone's going for a away win for this one. No respect for Leeds. Frenchie.
This guy's gonna keep a clean sheet. That's why.
I know.
It's tough.
You know what? Yeah.
I'll go.
Leeds need Bamford back, mate.
Yeah, they do. They do. They missed the work right out there, and he's got a goal in it.
2-0. 2-0 Leicester.
If Leicester keeping a clean sheet, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'll go 2-0.
All right.
And because I don't see where Leeds goals coming from because Rafinha is out, Bamford is not there.
Is Rafinha out? Yeah.
Yeah, injured, isn't it?
Oh, pissed. What a player I like.
So,
Yeah, you know what? He's going you guys. He'd be decent.
Yeah, he's built for Liverpool. He is his star. Yeah. But very good player. Last game, Sunday, 4:30, Mighty Reds. Liverpool, West Ham.
No, we're babos. I told you, mate, come on.
West Ham are playing good. They're like the team back in the day when Moyes had at Everton. If you nick a draw, you take that and move on.
I'm going 2-2 again.
But Tobias is going 2-2, yeah?
I'm going 2-2.
West Ham could just do me this.
Come on, West Ham. Man. Come on, Hammers.
Come on, West Ham. Do me this favor.
Frenchie.
Oh. 2-1 West Ham, man.
Behave yourself.
I'm joking.
Oh, you're joking? Oh, okay.
No, I'm playing around. 3-1 Liverpool.
Okay.
3-1.
Oh, bloody hell.
1906.
I was just looking at their results tonight, actually.
1906. You're slightly cheating. You can't be doing that. It should be off the top of the dome. You can't be looking at previous results in that.
I'm just saying what they did tonight. Do you know what I mean? If they're coming at us on a high. You know what I mean? If they're popping Prosecco on the bus on the way to us. I think 3-1 Liverpool.
I think because West Ham have played today.
I know.
I think they're away. Game on a Thursday, Sunday. I'm going 4-0 Liverpool. I think Mane's looking sharp. I don't see how West Ham. If we control their counter attacks and Antonio, and every time I've seen Antonio, he does score against us, but I see in his eyes he don't want it against Van Dijk. He don't want it. I see in his eyes he's the one centre half he don't want it against. And I think if we can control him, I don't see.
Antonio wants it against everyone.
No, he don't, bruv. He don't. I'm telling you, I've watched him. I've watched him.
He may not win the battle, but it doesn't shy away. You can't take that away from him.
Well, if there's any time to play against Van Dijk, it's now, isn't it?
Well, he looked outstanding yesterday. So it looked like he's back to his best yesterday. So
he's facing the right direction, isn't he?
Look at his eyes. Fucking hell. And I'll be like that too.
They must have won yesterday, mate, because the other day Shaq didn't even want to talk about Liverpool. You see, Shaq was like, yeah. We'll move on. It's like, bro, what are you talking about? You don't want to talk about Liverpool now.
Fucking hell. You're bringing up the passer. Stop bringing up the passer.
This is the weekend. This guy's memory.
Oh, mate. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the debate/prediction show. Like, comment, and subscribe so the channel can grow. 1906, Frenchie, Tobias, you got anything to say?
Come on, West Ham. I put that result, but deep down, bro, like, I want West Ham to win, bro. Like,
wow.
Bad.
Not deep down, nothing, man. Like straight facts. I want West Ham to win.
Yeah.
I want these kids to be on the surface, man. I want you all to know that. Come on, West Ham. But
1906.
But my weekend is over by.
I just want to see. I don't know. I just want to see Conte going mad on the sidelines this weekend, and I don't know, maybe Ali throwing his kit to the side. I don't know, taking off his top and dashing it down.
Ali will get that backhand real quick about. Different kettle of fish when you got a manager that wants to fight you.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I want to see some chaos at the weekend. That's all I'm saying. I want to see some chaos.
I just want to see City pop Man United off the park. That's what I want to see.
Yeah,
I want to see throwback Ashley Barnes, Chris Wood, and Cornet pull up or upset I don't want to see Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane bag 2 each, and that is the perfect weekend. Guys, we are Real Talk Football TV, and we are out.
Oh.